Welcome to Breaking News Today. The like button, and if you're new, make sure they hit that subscribe button down below and turn on my post.
Stuttering Hillary just sucker punched with karma while on rampage about nasty Melania. Twice failed presidential candidate and former First Lady Hillary Clinton is the gift that keeps on giving for Republicans, conservatives, and supporters of the current Trump administration, as she continues to remind everyone over and over again that there is simply no low she will not sink to. Hillary jabbed at First Lady Melania Trump and blasted President Donald Trump with steaming hatred and vitriol over the current enforcement of long-standing immigration laws. Hillary's well-known narcissism and selective memory were on full display as she accused the right of what she termed bothsideism. She argued in a recent interview with the British newspaper The Guardian it is hypocritical for Trump administration officials to be treated civilly in public while they separate children from their parents who illegally cross through the U.S.-Mexico border. Hillary expressed her manufactured faux outrage when asked about the recent calls for civility and a lengthy tirade, stating, "Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. What is more uncivil and cruel than taking children away? It should be met with resolve and strength, and if some of that comes across as a little uncivil, well, children's lives are at stake, their futures are at stake. That is that ridiculous concept of bothsideism. Well, you know, somebody made an insulting, profane remark about President Trump, and he separated 2,300 children from their families. That's both sides, and we should stop being uncivil. By the way, he should stop separating children. Give me a break, really. I mean, this is a crisis of his making that will damage kids for no good reason at all, and I think everybody should be focused on that until the children are reunited." When asked about the jacket Melania wore to troll the media bearing the logo "I really don't care" hours after she visited illegal alien children at a Texas shelter, that, "I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't even. I don't have any idea. I don't know," an irate Hillary told The Guardian. "I don't know. I honestly don't know." The mainstream media propaganda mouthpiece attempted to ascribe sinister motive to Melania's 39.00 jacket, creating non-existent controversy much as they did with her high-heeled shoes in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Texas. They relentlessly pushed the narrative that the jacket had a hidden message and Melania was stating she did not care about the welfare of illegal immigrant children, and yet her actions clearly stated otherwise. Unlike Hillary, but her jacket the anti-Trump media collectively blathered on at every opportunity. The Guardian's Decca Aitkenhead writes, "I ask how Clinton interpreted the jacket the First Lady wore to visit a child detention center, bearing the opaque and intriguing slogan, 'I really don't care, do you?'" Clinton slumps back in her chair, wide-eyed, arms spread, defeated by the mystery. That, "I have no idea. I have no idea. I can't even. I don't have any idea. I don't know." Does she feel sorry for the First Lady? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Meanwhile, in reality, Melania continues to visit border shelters, showing with her actions that she does indeed care very much about the plight of those seeking asylum and refuge in the United States, rather than simply play lip service and pretend to care with more empty words along the lines of Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and Laura Bush. Melania let her feet do the talking, and rather than talk, she simply did. Twitter user Tiff pointedly noted, "All three of these ladies' husbands' policies separated families while putting children in cages." The self-proclaimed champion for women made the remarks while dismissing the stalking, harassment, and flat-out bullying of women currently serving in the Trump administration and the targeting of their children. Hillary seemingly gives a stamp of approval to recent events where protesters disrupted Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen's dinner last week and later mobbed her while at her home. Or similarly, when White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders was asked to leave a restaurant in Lexington, Virginia on Friday because she worked for President Trump. And though she left without complaint, members of her party were stalked by the restaurant staff to their next locale. Actor Peter Fonda also recently sent out vile tweets calling to rip Baron Trump from his mother's arms and put him in a cage with pedophiles. He also called for violence against Nielsen and Sanders, as well as advocating for Sanders' children to be kidnapped. Give me a break, really, Hillary ranted. I mean, this is a crisis of his making that will damage kids for no good reason at all, and I think everybody should be focused on that until the children are reunited. Yet Hillary was uninterested in addressing her own hypocrisy. In an incredible demonstration of her lack of self-awareness, Hillary continued to raise eyebrows as she compared herself to wartime Prime Minister Winston Churchill. I am sure they said that about Churchill between the wars, didn't they? She told The Guardian when asked if she should withdraw from public life to help heal divisions in the U.S. Given her reputation, the 2016 Democratic presidential nominee then immediately claimed she wasn't actually comparing herself to Churchill, before going on to elaborate on the analogy. Actor James Woods had a field day with that remark with a crack about cigars when asked if she believed the recent accusations regarding the Trump administration wading into a fascistic territory. Hillary stated, "Well, here's what I believe. There are certain characteristics of authoritarian leaders trying to isolate and demonize minorities, which we see happening," she said, "looking to undermine the rule of law in as many ways as possible, some of which we have seen happening, going after the press, and recently he called the press the nation's #1 enemy. There are certain behaviors that I think would raise anybody's alarms." It seems that Hillary's hypocrisy knows no bounds, as Hillary herself was demanding that illegal migrant children be deported in 2014. Hillary was also conspicuously silent throughout the 8 years of the Obama administration as illegal migrant children were separated from their illegal migrant parents during his 8 years in office. Not once did Hillary acknowledge or address reports of the mistreatment of migrants while she served as Secretary of State, nor did she do anything about their plight while she served as a U.S. Senator from 2001 to 2009. Nor did she address the separation of families while she was serving as First Lady herself during her husband's presidential term from 1993 to 2001.